Hey guys, Phoenix here back with another crypto update, and today we're gonna look on XBT, LTC, BNB, and pretty much introduction to a new website where you can actually find more interesting stuff like liquidation and uh, stable coins and other cryptocurrency valuable information which is actually needed or essential for complex trading. Alright, so saying this, please go check out the disclaimer which is given below. I would repeat myself, it's not a financial advice. So please do your own research before going for live execution of the trade. This whole content is only for educational purposes. Alright, so let's look at the XBT, what it's doing right now. Alright, so very first I look at the XPT, one pattern which actually click on my mind is expanding diagonal pattern. So what I think that XBT is, or rather Bitcoin is on very much last stage of final push up. Like if you look for the typical expanding diagonal, if friends, if you ever don't know how to trade the pattern, the only best friend is a Google. So just Google out the thing and you can find the expanding diagonal pattern. So I have just searched for the same thing for you guys. Expanding diagonal pattern just looks similar like this, and it mostly happens in ending wave, ending fifth impulse wave or C wave as per the Elliott wave rule. By the way, if you don't know Elliott wave and you want to learn more about it, please comment down below. I will look for it. If the most of the people request for the same, I'm gonna make some lesson for Elliott wave trading, because I'm more like a Elliott wave trader than the algorithmic trader. Alright, so let us count the 5 wave which has been shown in the diagonal way, in the expanding diagonal pattern. So if you count that, typically this is wave 1, this should be wave 2, this should be wave 3, 4, and fifth one is yet to come. So as per the pattern, which is a typical theory, we find that there is a possible move up, which I agree. There should be, for me right now, there should be a possible move up to 5400 to 5500 range. That's what I'm right now looking for. And one more pattern which clicks on my mind is inverted head and shoulder pattern. Sorry, it's head and shoulder pattern, typical head and shoulder pattern. Let me draw for you guys. So one of this pattern can actually form eventually. So yeah, this these two are the patterns which actually click on my mind. So what should we do? Should we right now short or enter for the long? I would rather suggest to wait. If you are a swing trader and if you are scalper, please go for the long, and you can target this range. And if you have some experience in scalping, I don't think so the 4% gain is too less for scalpers. So it's better to go long for scalpers. The one who are very much good in the scalpers, they must enter this position while exiting the position right at the 5400 to 5500 price range, with adding stop loss right beneath this. So the risk to reward is not that good yet, but scalper can take the risk for the few bucks. If you don't want to take any risk, and if you follow some of the breakouts breakout trader, mostly what they do is they will find some best support and best resistance zone. So if you look on the left side of our XBT, I mean the left move which have been actually taken place, historical data. So we have seen that XBT actually get rejected twice at this range, that 4200 range. So after the breakout, after the final breakout from this range, this 4200 range act as a pretty much good support level. So if and if you look in this region, this particular range between the price action between 4200 and 4800 range, there is no as such support area or to have a psychological support area. So basically, if you want to make your trade much more successful and less risky, I would rather suggest to go for short after a close just below 4800 range, and adding your stop loss like as per the your risk to as per your risk management. And because that in some cases I have seen that after a certain drop, it tries to have some type of trap, you know, to test the liquidity pool or to trap most of the, you know, try to liquidate the short seller. So I would rather suggest you to, you know, just ladder your most of the position right here. I mean, just ladder your short with added stop loss and at the previous high, and you can just target this range, and that gain would be actually the gain would be really high, because if you use 10 time leverage, it's almost 140% gain, which is not bad at all. So if I look at the sentiments right now, by the way, we can just go for BitMEX. Alright, I have the BitMEX right on my tab. If you look for the funding rates, it's pretty much negative. So the people are much piling more and more short than long. So it's not a good sign for going long. But as I mentioned earlier, the scalper can still, you know, enter long with quick exit at 500 range. So what I expect and over the overall general move. So alright, I will also count Elliott wave for you guys, because I don't know you're familiar with the Elliott wave or not, but if most of the people comment below to add the lesson for Elliott wave, surely I will add the same. Alright, so overall move is pretty much clear that I'm just more in for like head and shoulder pattern, and we can have a final phase down to this 4200 range. And I think so most of the people are still bearish and, you know, just thinking that Bitcoin can go as low as 1k, but I don't think so that's really good. I mean, I don't think so that low is possible. Still there are many traders like Tony Weiss and Tyler is calling, so we can't just ignore a few traders. Alright, so let's go for the Elliott wave count. Sorry for the pause, because let's go for the Elliott wave count. So I consider all this move to be a corrective move. So this should be A wave, this should be B wave, and this is the final C wave. So if we count this as an ABC correction, this should be way. I don't think so. This one is something called something a part of a triangle. That's a ascending triangle which is formed just ignore this one because I think so this one was the trap to trap most of the short seller. I think so because you know as the price go down and suddenly kicks up. So it was mostly a retest of liquidity pool. So just let's ignore this one. If this one is wave one, this everything is A, B, C, and this one is wave C. Alright, so as per the Elliott wave, the C wave should have completely 5 distinct waves. So we can say this one is 3, 4, and the fifth wave is going on. So this fifth wave will be completed after the expanding diagonal. So this one is still incomplete. I mean, there can be a further push up, or there can be a truncated fifth wave for this expanding diagonal. So I'm pretty much clear. I'm not bullish right now until it actually break about this 5-600 range and retest of previous resistance like 6k. This range is actually difficult to break, and I don't think so we will be able to break by this mid summer. So yeah, pretty much bearish for right now. So let's move to BNB, Binance Coin, and rather I would say CZ Schiller coin, CZ Shill. Alright, I don't want to mention anyone right now. So actually I was not expecting such a great move from the Binance coin because after this correction I was pretty much in that Binance coin will further correct down to where the most of the altcoin have lowered down back to the normal rally level. So what I meant to say is that most of the alts have been back to the point where they have begun their rally, and same thing I was expecting from the BNB, but rather it moves so exponentially. It has so much parabolic move, and if you look for the gain, it's so high, like 250 cents within 90 days. So that's not a bad move. Alright, so what we expect right now, we should buy BNB or not. So pretty much I would take the support of Elliott wave because I want to say I'm a Elliott wave trader. So let me count the wave. This one is wave 1, this is extended wave, this one is 3, this one is 4, and pretty much we are not yet finished the fifth wave. Yep, so there could be a further push up, like yep, there could be a further move up. Yeah, we are the previous ATH level, that is $26. Alright, so still I feel that there can be a possible move up from the BNB. That will be a very much short pull up. It won't be some massive like $34 and $35. I think so. BNB is like confined to this price range, and as per the Elliott wave rule, after the 5 impulse wave, a correction is followed by a 3 wave down. So yep, we can have some sort of this sort of correction or any complex sort of correction. So after this move up, I'm pretty much bearish, and the Binance coin may have completed cycle of first impulse wave. So yep, I don't think so it's a good buy right now, even though I just missed this overall pump because I was not much more confident about the Binance coin, most of the alts, because of BNB BTC pair are actually difficult to trade rather than BNB and USDT pairs. So yeah, for as per your request, I just I want to say that BNB is not much more bullish right now. If you look at the indicators, they are pretty much oversold. Like if you look for the RSI, and it's pretty much an overbought zone, but still it can have a last push up, so it can actually go beyond $26, but maximum what I target is $30, not more than that. Alright, so just let's move to LTC. Alright, so I was very much looking for this pattern. That's a falling wedge pattern, and I saw a breakout. I just come across this breakout, and pretty much the RSI was oversold, and this breakout actually make me to put a call on the group. By the way, if you are not in the Telegram group or channel, please check out the link below and please join, and yeah, pretty much enjoy the group. It's free for now. Alright, so I just put up this LTC, a long call. It's not a long call for everyone, but if you are trading on the Bitfinex, yeah, you can add some longs right here, and you can actually target that 19% or maybe 14% as per your risk to reward. If you are a scalper, I know you want to enter and exit not quickly, what I mean to say. Like I scalp very less. I'm not a scalper. I'm good in swing trading. So yeah, so this what I found in the LTC, that it tried to break out from the falling wedge, and the volume was pretty much decreasing. So remember guys, whenever there is a price action in, or sorry, what I mean to say, whenever any asset is forming in pattern, there is it's a trend, the volume always decreases has the asset which is apex point. What I mean the apex point is this point. Whenever a price moves in the pattern, in this case is a falling wedge, right? So as it moves in this pattern until it breaks from this pattern, the volume keeps on decreasing. So that's a normal, and this falling wedge, I think so you must trade for scalping. Again, this trade is only for scalpers, so yeah, keep this in the mind. And yeah, by the way, the LTC, I was trying to correlate the LTC and XBT, because most of the time the LTC is leading the XBT, but I can't find any relation right now, any sort of relation to build between the XBT or LTC to know the future move. I can't say the future move, but some sort of predictive or probable move. Alright, so we have covered XBT, BNB, and LTC. LTC is not so much to say right now, because it's actually very much confusing. But you can trade for this small scalp for few bucks. Alright, so let's look to one of the website which was recommended by my friend. That's a Skew. I will put the link in the description. So pretty much you can find everything, like prices and liquidation and volume. So everything is much more important if you are more a complex trader. If you are looking some of the order book strategies, or looking for any other sort of strategies using CVD or volume based strategies, so this website can be helpful for you. So why I am looking to this, let me show you the stable coins, and it's very much surprised to see that Ether is back to $1. So I think so people are losing money just by buying USDC and packs at the premium price. So all this FUD, whatever you call, It's actually, to steal money. uh, it's like it's a very much a sad reality that people are selling the stable coins just to buy another stable coins at premium price. So if you look for the USDT, current price is 1.0067. So pretty much it's recovered from sub 0.96 cent to from to up to $1. So this is how market works. If you uh, go and just have a panic sell, you will be punished by the whales. So it's better to do some market research. And you know guys, just think like, most of the exchanges still had the tether holding. If the tether gonna vanish, I don't think so much of the exchange will work efficiently. So yeah, you should have some sort of you know fact fact based approach rather than just going for news based approaches. So yeah, I would I will put the link in the description of this website. You can check out. It's actually good. You can find so many things right here. If you go for home and just, you have so many options, right? Spread, liquidity, heat maps. Heat maps is actually the walls bid by the whales, and you can pretty much watch the stop losses and the bidding price. It's taking so long. Yep. So I will cover this in the next video. I mean to say a detail about all these things. What is this, and each, and how to use such a complex trading method for your, for the best you can do for it. Alright, so that's all for today, guys, and sorry for I was so much tired today to make the video. And yeah, if you like the video, please thumbs up. If you want to alright, if you like, sorry for that, we paused. There is some glitch going on my mic. Alright, so if you like the video, please put thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and stay tuned, guys. I will make some much more interesting video for you. And if you want Elliott Waves session,